Hi, so I've just purchased a inov8 all-terrain Pro 0 to 15 race vest. I have got a Race Ultra 10 here. It's already got a load of stuff in. It's getting a bit old and tatty. I've had it a year and I've absolutely hammered it, and it's starting to go a bit funny around the seams. So I thought I'd buy a new pack. So I've just bought this this 0 to 15 pack, this Pro Vest 0 to 15, and I've just got it out of the bag and I've just been looking at it, and these straps you tighten up to tighten the pack on the back on, so it strips down to a proper strip back race vest. And but when you tighten these straps right up, it makes the pack get a bit shorter. So I'll just demonstrate that in a minute when I demonstrate. Also, the one difference is, as I said, it's a strip back, so you can unclip the 15 litre pack on the back, and you can take it off altogether and use it as you know, an out and out sort of race vest, maybe for trail marathons or whatever, and you know, half marathons and stuff like that, fell races. I think it's even got a foil bag in there. I'm now going to try and fit all my stuff in it and see how that works. So I've got the pack fully laden now. As you can see in the mirror there, it's like that. When I jump up and down, it's quite stable. I've tightened the straps up. Also, because it fully stretches the pack out, it elongates it a bit as well, so it makes this easier to deal with the side pockets. I think that's what it does. So I'll now take it off and show you what I've got in the pack. So just show you how much stuff I can get into it. It's got two zips, so it zips both ways there. So I always zip down on packs, because if you zip them up, they have a tendency to come unzipped. When you zip them down, they don't tend to do that, I find. That's my personal opinion. So this undo it. So I've got some hydration pack, like sports drink there, thermal hat, thermal gloves. I've got a torch. I got some running hat and gloves, you know, for when it's a bit warmer, when it's too warm, different hat and gloves. Batteries and a charging pack. I have got my waterproof jacket. I've got a fleece. Obviously this is all the sort of mandatory kit that you'd have to carry on a mountain ultra or something like that. I've got base layers. I've got waterproof trousers. I've got a first aid pack there, and I've also got a few other bits, foil blanket, blah blah blah, survival blanket there. So that's everything I've got in there. I've got all that stuff in there. So that's another reason why I wanted to buy a new pack, so I could fit more stuff in than what I normally get. It's quite important, you know, when you're doing ultras and they're self-sufficient ultras, you need to be able to fit. I might not have all that stuff that I take for mountain ultras, but you can fit more stuff, and you can carry food and drink with you, which is very important, to be able to carry lots of food and drink with you to keep yourself going. So I think I'm quite happy with it. It's just going to take a little bit of testing out. I think a lot of it's down to how you adjust the straps as well on the back, to how well it fits you. So that's going to take a bit of working out as well. Yeah, so the difference I was talking about was when you tighten the straps, it makes the bottom come up here. So when you're trying to get your hands in your pockets here, it tightens it up a bit. But I've adjusted the straps a little bit, and I seem to be able to get my hands in it okay. So I think I can use it okay. yeah, the difference also is it has this foam pocket here, so as you can see I can get my iPhone in there in the pocket. Having a bit of difficulty with one-hander, but I can get it in there because I just had it in there a minute ago. Even with one hand I got it in there. Anyway, normally you use two hands to do that though, so you can get your phone in that pocket. That's different. Also this is different, it's got a little pocket here and it's got a race cup. So I wouldn't call it a you know, a proper good cup, but if you're into racing, you're a bit of a racing snake and you want to go as light as possible, there's a little race cup there, so you can fill that up. Fill that with fluid. It drinks quite nicely. The way it filters out, it doesn't get spill over you and go everywhere. It drinks quite nicely. So yes, I mean I might make a few adjustments to this. I might cut the tubes down like I did on my last pack. I just find it easier than having to fiddle around with the tubes if you just cut them down to a nice size so they don't bump into your neck or anything. You can just run along and then just drink a bit and then just let go of it. It works quite nicely. I've seen a lot of people don't do that. They twist them together and do all sorts of things with them. It's not my preferred way. But I will give it a good test out and I will report back. And also I'd like to add that I bought the pack from sportshoes.com and I got a club discount, so it ended up costing me £67 and they cancelled the delivery charge as well. So I think as it retails £130 and I only paid £67, I got another good deal on another good pack.